kill every beat, I know I will. Everything I'm working on, every night another song. They've been quiet all along, they gon' notice when I'm gone.
Today, guys, welcome back to another review, and today I am in a 2014 Mercedes-Benz Actros. Bringing it back to the Mercedes-Benz. This is my second review, in case you didn't know. I've driven a 2009 Actros, which was a V6 powered model, which was it was a completely base model truck. This, however, is the exact opposite. A lot of people like myself have always wondered, what would it be like if AMG made a semi-truck? And this is kind of the interpretation of what that would be like. It's a fully built car, or truck, I should say, 573 horsepower six-cylinder engine. I looked it up on their site. It's labeled as an R6, which I don't know what that means. I don't know how he didn't see me. But we've nicknamed this truck, and by we, I mean me, as the A73 AMG. A for Actros, 73 because that's part of the engine's name. It's a 473. I think. I know that's part of the name, but I don't remember the rest of the name of the engine. And you're probably wondering, why am I not driving this out on, say, Tail of the Dragon or anything? I'm taking this to the test track for high gear. Just because, quite frankly, why not? But first, I want to see what this truck does when you mat it at a red light and see if it drives like every other automatic truck I've driven. So, like I said, this is another auto, which means it's over 6 speeds. They don't make a 6-speed option for this either. I would have loved it because it would have made the feel of a race truck and more speedy and stuff, but it's not my lucky day, is it? Here we go, matting against the floor. Definitely tell it's skipping gears because it's bogging out real bad. It's definitely got some pull to it. It's got more horsepower than the Scania I drove recently, the R with the V8. This, of course, is a 6-cylinder, like I said. It's got 578 horsepower versus the Scania V8 truck's 500 horsepower. This is the more extreme of the auto trucks I've driven. I've driven a lot of automatic trucks in this review series. I've driven the Scania, the 2009 Actros I drove, the MAN TGX XL I drove recently, all that stuff, and of course this. But this is the fastest automatic truck I've reviewed, and so far I like it. It's definitely a good truck to drive. This one is fully loaded, like I said. It's got the side exit exhaust coming from the bumper, which is an option. It's got the loaded interior, also an option. It's practically got every single option that can be ticked. It's got progress wheels riding on Bridgestone tires. So it's not like the ultra grippy Michelins that I ran on the FH, the crazy 900 horsepower truck I drove in the second review, I think, ever since the Mustang review. And quite frankly, I don't care. This truck still grips really well, and it's got a lot of go, as you can see right now. So as you can see, we're pulling onto the track right now, the Tucson course. Definitely not the most responsive steering in the world, but I think that's due to the G920's gear-driven motor, the steering wheel I'm using. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to launch this thing from neutral. Here we go. Let's see how this thing does on the track. So you can see, we're probably in like 10th. I don't have the heads-up display up because it's got the GPS shown on the dash, so that's something I don't have to worry about. We'll see how well this Actros does in comparison to the 2009 I drove recently, and I can already tell you for a fact, just due to the fact that it's got the better engine, it's definitely a lot quicker. I mean, obviously, it's got 248 horsepower more than the 2009 I drove, but you would think it would struggle a bit more since it's so much bigger and so much heavier. This is the smallest cab option available for this truck. Definitely can see your Mercedes has gone, though, within the past few years with this truck. The 2009 Actros was very small, and the interior was, well, Mercedes at the time. And this is like super luxury truck. I'm really surprised there's not like a Maybach version of this yet. And it's quick. It's definitely very similar to, say, a Mercedes C-Class or something like that of trucks. It's got really nice handling. As you can see, I'm going on this track quite briskly, I might add. and besides my little incident there, and that one, you can take the corners really well in this truck. It's not like the Scania, which I believe I drove out here. Yes, that was a Scania that understeered all over the place and was just difficult to drive around here. I'm probably going to bring another truck out here very soon as well in the review series. And I'm looking forward to that. It's my first time back in a 6-speed in a while for these reviews because the last 6-speed I drove was the 900 horsepower Volvo. When I went back onto the Mercedes, it handles so well for such a big truck. And I've driven a few trucks out here. I drove a 800 and something horsepower Kenworth W900 that handled surprisingly well. It was really planted. Of course, it had a wing on it and stuff. This, however, is a standard run-of-the-mill Mercedes with a lot less horsepower than that Kenworth I drove. My first track run in this game when we first discovered this place. When my friend Michael, we first found it. Yeah, definitely taking corners a little too sharp though. I do love how linear it is though. There is no understeer in this truck whatsoever on this track. Granted, I've learned the track a bit more since I drove the Scania out here, but definitely enjoying my time at this. It's pretty quick too. Let's hold the heads up. I'm going about 70 in the back straight, which is about average for me when I'm running on this course. Oh crap. All right. Well, guys, I've managed to crash the Mercedes. All right, we're going to call service, which is like right here anyway. That sucks. It's funny, I was talking about it being subplanet and it just flops on its side. It's like, screw you. But yeah, so this gives me the right time now to show you guys the interior because it didn't take that much damage. I really could just go get back on that track, but I've already driven enough laps with this. Let me show you guys the interior real quick. Beautiful interior in this truck. As you can see, you've got your parking brake right there, nice chrome handle. You've got the display for the GPS. Let me turn the accessory power back on. You get the nice Mercedes symbol showing up in the middle of the gauge cluster, all the wood and leather and all that stuff. The exterior looks really good. You got your CV radio up there, all your dials and controls for your air conditioning down there. All the wood is just beautiful in this truck. Fully adjustable seats. You got a tiny little sunroof, but you know, who really needs a sunroof when you've got a truck like this? But yeah, thank you guys again for tuning into this review of the 2014 Mercedes-Benz Actros, the AMG interpretation. Thank you guys again for tuning in. I'll see you.